Aidwald. They send the unnamed notable knight, who did not identify himself, at Sir Corin, and they send the youngest brother at Sir Marcus, who they have heard is simply, whoa, just a crazy scholar dude who can't fight at all. Okay, so let's do some lancing then. Let's resolve the lance of Basil versus Sasha. Alright. So he has a plus 10 to sword, which does shit for him here. And he has a 20 lance.
Oof.
So
Hopefully I'll get my shield.
Oh, he has a plus 5. He has a plus 5 from the critical success. Bam! That's a crit.
No, I really hope I get my shield to it.
Yeah, you get a shield.
Sasha finally dies.
Sasha.
He hits you for 45 points of damage.
Alright, so minus 18.
Yep.
I don't know why I said that anymore.
Yeah, seriously.
Alright, major wounds.
Okay.
So I go unconscious, right? Or I gotta check against
we
that?
we gotta go through the major wound section.
Oh yeah, I remember there was something new about that. Yeah, you instantly have to roll on the aging table.
Yeah,
The 1d6, I think you roll. Yeah.
I'm scrolling up through all of the stat blocks to find the healing section.
122.
Is it on 122? Thanks.
123, yeah. It's injury and health.
Boop, boop, boo, doo, boo.
Major
Right.
wound.
It's greater than your con. Okay, mark down you have a major wound of 27, chirurgery needed.
Oh, and he has to make. He has to roll
how many hit points do you have
against your
left?
hit points.
Current HP 14.
Okay, roll a d20. You need
14 or
less. By the way, the chat's pulling for you, bro. They're like,
Go,
oh,
go,
poor Sasha,
survive,
he's got the
survive."
worst luck.
I don't die.
Yeah, you're good. You're still awake.
Do I roll
Okay.
d6 now for the
Roll 2d6
major injury?
on
2d6?
statistic loss. Yep.
You also get on horse.
6, that's going to be bad. I think you're going to lose something.
I think that's nothing.
6 is nothing, actually.
Is it? Okay, alright.
6 to 8 is
No, so one
nothing.
sec. Totally 6, or is that like
Total
a
6.
dude? Oh no, he rolls 1d6, doesn't he? Like just to see what he loses. He doesn't actually roll on the aging table like the way you do when you age. You just
Clear
see whether you lose a stat.
Yeah, it's just 1d6.
Okay, so we got a 4, which is what?
Con.
Con.
For
Okay, you lose
Con,
1
yeah.
point of con
I
immediately.
just got it back up there again. Those weights I lifted.
Your current hit points are not affected. You avoid unconsciousness. You may wish to continue fighting. You must make a successful valorous roll to do so. So if you want to, we're not going to make you do it now, but at the end of the turn, you have to make a valorous roll to return to combat. Alright, so you get fucked up really bad.
Well, this is going great
45
for us
damage.
already.
I don't die from it. I'm happy.
Yeah. Alright, Sir Bellius, who is commanding his side of the battle, is lancing at Aidwald.
Sucks to be you now.
His lance
So-
is 16 with a plus 5. He's got a 21. He's successful.
So, a question.
Yes.
Since Aidwald is going to be fighting defensively, can he fight defensively and just come in with his sword fighting defensively, and then he can just avoid having to switch weapons next round?
You have to, like, lance charge, because everybody's doing it together. If you're not all lancing, the lance charge doesn't work. The whole point is to, like, knock people off their horses from here. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, you got to make a horse. No, wait, fuck. You're just... What's your size?
20.
Dude, there's no way he
knocked
takes a
Sasha?
45. He takes a. He's knocked off.
Yeah, you're automatically knocked off.
I
your
need a
horse.
size of 28.
Yeah, you're fucking gone. Okay, you get your shield on this.
I beat him on this.
Oh, you do. Yeah, you fully defense. Okay. Yeah, you ride up, hiding behind your shield the whole time. Basically, like, you have your lance somewhere wide, and you just, like, completely shield on that. And, Bellius, like, calls out to you as you engage in skirmish. She's like, sorry about this! I didn't want to have to kill you, but, you know, you do have to come here and support a woman, like any fool man would. You should be thinking with, you know, your good head, not the small one.
I think we reached our innuendo quota already, Arthur.
This guy, he's Jaime Lannister. Come on, give me a break here. All right, Sir Bay rides against Sir Marcus. He has a bonus to sword now and a shitty lance. Fortunately, he's got that +5, so he's got a 19. What you got for me, bro?
What you got?
Oh, you gotta be joking.
Oh, shit. Prepare to get steamrolled.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay,
bloody
he's
hell.
riding
Choo-choo.
his good horse.
Get
Hits you for
on.
22 points of damage.
I take 4 points of damage.
Okay, what is
Wait,
your
no.
size?
Wait.
Wouldn't you take 10?
You only
Right.
take -12. You take 10. You don't have your shield.
Oh yeah.
You know shield.
I have a shield. Yeah. Fine.
What's
I
your
take 10.
size?
My size is, I think, 18.
I don't think he can even.
19. My size is 19.
Yeah, you need to make a
Red ball.
horsemanship roll to see if you can stay on your horse.
Choo choo! It's the beat up Anosh train.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
man.
more worried about Sasha, man. Okay, you stay on your horse.
If
Did you
Sasha
take a
finally-
major wound?
15.
Okay,
I'm
so
okay.
just mark down you have a light wound now. Then.
Yeah.
All
If Sasha
right.
were to finally retire, I would be happy for it to be him defending the
Oh
rights
man,
of
this
everybody.
is the only round I had a chance in against this guy. Now I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Okay, the last knight
So-
rides against Corin. He does not have passion, and he has a skill of 15.
I
Total?
almost got this guy,
Yeah.
man, on Lance. Shit.
Oh my goodness!
Fucking balls.
Trumper
Okay.
the second.
Yeah, Trumper at the second.
Yeah.
Let's see here. He gets his shield, so he has 16 versus 41 is going to be 25.
That's a
you-
major wound.
You definitely knock him off his horse. Yeah, he's unconscious. So yeah, you hit him. He just goes flying off the horse. Like the reins snap. The horse's neck goes back like, "Aw!" And like the horse dies instantly from this. The dude like Hollywoods backwards like 3 feet. He's like, ah! Hits his head on the ground and goes
I
unconscious.
imagine it's like one of those where their back slams into the head, and then their head like whiplashes straight
Yeah.
into the ground.
Yeah, both he and the horse suffer that fate at the same time. Okay. So, oh, you know what? I forgot I'm supposed to keep track of what happens in every round. Fucking balls. Okay. Nope, not that one. Here we go. All right, round 1. Let's see. Marcus, failure, right?
Yep.
Aidwald got success. Corin got critical plus kill.
Well, unconscious, you said.
Okay, but it's going to count as a kill in terms
Okay.
of glory, I think.
'Cause I want to.
He has a. Let's say he dies because it's a major wound. He's.
Yeah.
If you guys win the battle, he lives, and if you lose the battle, you're all dead. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, critical kill, and this is a normal night. And finally, we've got Sasha, who got a failure.
I succeeded my roll, but
Oh, yeah, partial success. Okay,
Yeah.
so partial.
Sasha
So
took
you just
45
actually
damage
gone.
from a crit and stayed conscious.
Okay, so let's see how Team Sasha's doing here. Gotta get back to
Not
that battle
well.
chapter.
Well, at least he's switching to sword for a round.
At least you're conscious so that you can make the battle roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody is switching to sword on both sides now. So,
Well,
battle,
except
battle.
for Sasha, who's getting up, I imagine.
Getting up and calling to Corin.
If you're getting up, I think that Bellius is going to let you get up.
Yeah.
It's not going to... Oh, no, you weren't riding against Bellius. You're riding against Basil, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, no, Basil's absolutely going to fucking dominate you.
I will ride to your rescue, Sasha.
Okay. Unit battle rule. We did that. We need to do followers, right? Yeah. Okay, followers fates. We're both going to roll for this. So...
A battle roll.
Yep. That's critical.
These are some good rolls, you mean?
They are going to capture per 5 subordinates. They have 40 knights, so they capture 8 of your knights. Did
All
you
right,
get a
so
critical
crit
as well?
success.
Okay, so let me write this down while I figure it the fuck out. How many subordinates do you have? You have 24, so per 5. Oh no, okay, so it's per knight, right?
We have 38 subordinates.
You have not that
28
many
knights and 10 men at
Are
arms.
you sure about that?
Yes.
That's 2, 3, 6, 3. Let's say you
And
have
then the
24. You have 24 knights.
Oh, where did the 18
Plus
come
10
from?
men at arms. and
Yeah,
then-
you don't add the men at arms because if you add men at arms, they're gonna wreck you on that one.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's a good. No, okay. The men at arms don't count towards people of appropriate rank, but that's a good point. They would count towards subordinates. All right, so this is actually gonna go way worse for you guys.
God damn it.
Because they have 80 peasants as well. Okay. So they have 80 peasants plus 40 plus
So mathematically
20.
speaking, if we
Five,
rank
five,
the
five.
peasants to a knight,
Does it
They-
make a difference that my guys are sergeants and not just knifemen?
Okay. They capture 28 of your knights, which is more knights than you have. So they essentially capture your entire battle regiment.
That's not possible. How do you get that math? Like, how do they capture
They
that many?
have 80 peasants plus 40 men at arms plus 20 knights.
And how does it work? So what is the math? They capture how many?
28.
How? Like, what is the math to get to 28?
1 for 5.
Oh, 1 for 5?
Yeah. Okay, so your
But it's
entire
1 for
knight.
5 of the...
Yes, but
It-
wait, we get the reciprocal side. So their armsmen capture all of your knights. No one's killed, just all of them are captured. You also capture a bunch of their knights.
How is this possible?
Let's work it out. Well, think of it like this. For the two of your sides, it's like an ego conflict, but these guys are like, what the fuck are we doing here, man? Like, what? Yeah. Think of it from their point of view. They're just like, what are we fighting here for? We're English knights? Something about women? Like, what? So I think this is like the most bloodless battle in history. Let's figure out how many guys you guys have. You have 24 knights, right? You have 40 armsmen.
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't think you count the levies, Arthur. I think you just count
How
the,
many
like,
did
men
you
at
bring?
arms.
How many peasants did you bring? Did you bring
Yeah,
any?
I'll bring all of them.
You can't just say that now that the battle started.
I know.
well, none of us
Okay.
declared anything to start with about it. So it'd have to
Well,
be.
I
you-
asked you ahead of time what were you bringing, and I heard armsmen and knights. So
I was
Yeah, we don't
wasn't
walk
under the
out with
impression you
levies
could-
and shit. This is not like
Yeah.
full-on war that we were
okay,
expecting.
you have 60 subordinates, and then divided by 5, you capture 12 of their knights. Boom.
Okay.
Okay. So you're down to the 4 of you.
Man, this would have been
I
so
mean,
much better if I.
Are
brought
they
my-
basically winning because they have peasant levies? Because
Yes.
that sound.
That's kind of the
bullshit, and I
way
could
defensive
bring, like,
battles
80
work,
of them.
though, right? Okay, so it's just the 4 of you, and they're down from 24 to 12 knights.
Can I bring my peasant? I'm going to bring my peasant levies next time, so we outnumber them like 5-1.
You guys have 40 armsmen, and they have 20 armsmen, right?
I think it's just for capturing. We shouldn't count peasant levies. We should count like proper. But yeah.
It doesn't seem right, but whatever.
Okay, we'll reverse it then. That's fine with me. So they drop to 24 plus 40, 64. They get 12 of your knights.
Sounds right. I think that sounds like fair.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
get 8 knights back. There's 12 of you left. There's 12 of them left.
Yeah, there we
They
go.
outnumber you in armsmen. They severely outnumber you in lev. Oh no, you outnumber them in armsmen, but they severely outnumber you in peasants.
Yeah.
And so there's literally been no fatalities so far.
Well-
Everyone's fighting like super slow motion. No one's
Except that
really-
one knight. Who died?
No, that guy's unconscious.
He's not dead yet though.
Yet. Okay.
I like how the previous math was they capture more knights than we have knights.
That would have been beautiful.
Okay, now we make the melee event roll for you guys. So I need Sasha roll 3d6.
Yeah.
Valorous right first, or
This is just for general events. It could go either
Yeah.
way. All right, you're good. Now I need you to make a valorous roll to see if you even stick in the fight before we make the next round.
Good.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh wow, you're valorous.
I am a very valorous man. I don't run away from blows.
Yeah. Okay.
You just
so
run
we're
away from
doing
responsibility.
mounted versus mounted.
I think I might stick with the responsibility by giving you charge of fighting the guy. This guy.
go total defense, man. Total defense.
Okay. I need you to make the battle roll for your unit for this round.
Crit success,
Your
please.
mount versus mount.
I mean, he's gonna get a crit success. I'm gonna get another.
He doesn't roll from here. That was
Oh.
only on the first charge.
So I need a battle.
Yep. Success or failure is determined entirely by you.
Crit.
No,
Is that a?
No, it's not great. It's a
That's not
regular
a
just a
crit.
16.
It's just a success. You can
No,
engage.
he has a plus 10 on his.
But
Yeah, but
only
he only has
Yeah, I mean, that's
25.
what made his skill go from 15 to 25. So
Yeah.
plus 5, whatever you above
Yeah.
20 gets added.
Okay. You can engage, disengage, or withdraw.
For the
What would
unit.
you like to do? Yes. Lance is a spear, so yeah, you're engaged in close combat.
Remain engaged.
Okay. Let us use the enemy battle table. Boop, 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 boop,
As
boop.
as Sasha is struggling on the ground with a huge wound. Don't give up.
Engage the enemy. You're attacking. Okay. Alright.
Time for
So
Tom
I have a
2.0.
question. I have a question. Do you guys want to resolve this as a battle roll, or do you want to resolve this as an individual fight against the brothers?
Individual fight against the brothers.
Yeah.
That'll go so badly for us,
Sure.
but okay.
I'll
You
just,
know, they're all passionate with sword, like probably 20 plus 10, so they roll above 10 and we're all gonna
Well, one of
die.
them's in passion
But
of battle.
No? Oh, yeah, one of them is.
Yes.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I
Which
don't
one?
care.
I'd like to fight that guy.
You are fighting that guy. That's the guy you're fighting. It's Cerbelius.
Oh, good.
So is that what you guys want to do? You want to resolve the rest
Yeah.
of it as like a one-on-one combat and just assume
We'll make
that,
this like a skirmish. Yeah, why not?
yeah, just assume that your armsmen kind of cancel out their superior numbers of
Yeah.
peasants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, yeah.
Sword plus 5 from the ground.
Nope. I think you can't do anything when you're standing up. I think we determined that because otherwise shit gets
Yeah,
super
we
weird.
did. Because
Now that you're down, I think that Sir Basil is going to attempt to engage Corin in combat. Are you
Okay.
agreeable to this?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Right. Then the two of you move to engage in one-on-one combat. He's fighting with his sword, so he has a 33.
I've only got 30.
That's crit.
That's a crit.
Yes, it is. Okay, so you both cancel out. Nothing happens. You both knock each other's swords out of your hands. So let's get some sort of marker to indicate you're both disarmed. Next round, shit's gonna get kind of weird.
Dun,
So
dun, dun.
Corin is a critical.
I think Sasha will just kind of stand up and focus on leading the battle until someone
Okay.
else is fallen.
You stand up. Well, I mean, we're not going back
I
to
know.
battle rolls again. So
yeah.
It's just that's what he's kind of probably doing until
you
a fight.
stand up. You should. You should probably
Remount.
support
Get your
one of
squire to call you.
allies.
Get your squire to fucking get you out of there.
Become a just become a cheerleader.
All right, Bellius is going up against Aidwald. He's using his sword, which is not that great.
Okay.
All right, so he's got that. Let's do it. He got success.
Okay.
Come on, Aurelius. I mean, Aidwald. Aurelius is dead. Oh yeah, crits.
That looks
Crit
like a
success.
Alright, aid wall critical. Let's do it. $35 damage. He succeeded, so he gets 16 off of that for 17,
19.
18, 19. He has hit points of 28 with a major wound of 14 and an unconscious. So you do instantly knock him unconscious.
Yes.
Good job.
He dies instantly.
Wow.
First blood.
Idwald
the Brutal.
Alright, and you got a kill on Sorbet.
Arbe.
And he is worth 1120 glory. We'll have to figure out how much of that you get, but you get some percentage of his glory for beating the hell out of him.
Oh, I know. There's what the under famous knights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
He's-
only like 20 or something.
I think he's just a normal knight. But here, I've got it up, I think.
Okay.
Oh,
What-
no, that was Cerbelius, sorry. Killed Cerbelius.
Is he a banneret or a...
Yeah, they're bannerets.
Yeah, he would be a banneret.
Oh, wait, this
Cerbelius
is ransom.
has 2060 glory. Okay, so you killed the battle commander. That's probably why the peasants aren't that effective now, because you guys still have control of your side, and they've basically lost control of their side. That's why you're not being swarmed by peasants currently.
Alright, sure.
In other words, the battle commander being able to take a crit and stay conscious is what causes the battle to win.
Oh, nice one.
Sir
Look
Sasha,
at you
it's amazing yet
selling
again.
yourself.
The amazing
Sir
stuff.
Sasha, he didn't die.
The human punching bag.
Sir Bay is engaging
Sir Bay.
Marcus.
Hey, Bay.
That is he has a 25 sword, so that's not a critical.
Okay.
An
Good
18.
for you.
I think Marcus might go defensive this one round. Let's see. He's got an 18 effectively, right?
Well, if you want to, okay. So in the future, if you want to do something like that, we should
I should
talk
tell you
about
first.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
before we do
forgot, sorry.
declarations.
Yeah.
It's fine if you want to do it now, though. Go ahead. Take a plus 10.
Okay.
It's probably what you would have done anyway, so.
He's
Yeah.
the Arthurian legend version of Daredevil. Okay, then yeah, Sir Basil is Kingpin, obviously, because he's just like, I'm gonna destroy you, because I'm bigger and I have horse pox.
Okay, so I crit success.
Yep, crit.
Just...
Critical.
Oh, nice.
Wait, Sir Marcus, did you not impassion yourself?
He fumbled. Critical
Oh,
failure.
yeah,
couple of
that
impassion.
happened. Forgot about that. Forgot about your utter and complete failure.
Okay. All right, so Sir Basil calls for his squire. He brings him a sword. Sir Corin, are you calling for your squire to bring you a sword as well?
Yep.
All right, roll your squire roll. How old is your squire?
17.
Okay, don't roll an 18 or higher. All right, you're both resorted. Sir Sasha, you are on foot. You're standing. What would you like to do?
Find my horse.
Okay, yeah, you chase down your horse this round. Sir Eigwald, what would you like to do?
I suppose I shall move to attack on.
Now, before you do this, they've been pretty honorable about matching things up one-on-one. None of the other knights are really interfering here. And Sir Basil specifically did not kill Sasha and moved in to continue honorable combat. And finally, you impassioned yourself for honor. So before you take a point of honor for interfering in a duel, I'm going to ask
agree.
if you want to do this.
In that case, I won't. I will.
Stick around.
Oh,
Trust
levies
in
did
our
that
allies,
shit all the
Edwell.
time. Yeah. Someone's asking, like, do the levies just absolutely swing at each other while watching? Yeah. Look at. I mean, it's not like there's a huge amount of books on the matter, right? But there's lots of historical accounts where peasants are just like, okay, I fought for like 10 seconds, I'm done, I'm going home.
Yeah. All right.
Not everyone can be Richard the Lionheart, right? So, what are you doing there, Adewald? You're just
Is
kind of
there-
holding position.
Is there another enemy I can attack, or should I just?
I
guess
think
I'll
that the battle
kind of
has basically like formed a ring around you as both sides are like fighting to let you guys duel it out. So like their peasant levies are trying to flank your armsmen. Your armsmen are like overwhelming their armsmen. Mostly it's just no one wants to get involved with the knights who are currently beating the fuck out of each other.
Edward, how's your first aid?
Flip cameras back on if you had one so we get
Perhaps
everything back in.
Well, I might yell sort of. Your lord has fallen. Surrender yourselves.
Basil's like, son of a whore! You killed my brother! Once I'm done with this fool, I'll be after you.
Instantly dies.
You surrender.
All right. Well, I guess I'll hold position since there's no
Okay.
other honorable course of action to take.
All right, Marcus, you're being matched up
I'm just
against
gonna
Bay.
attack him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fight
he's
him outright
attacking
in
you.
defensive.
Yep.
If he crits, I'm dead.
Nope. He gets a regular hit.
Okay.
Got a 10.
Come on, dice. Oh, you gotta be joking.
Yeah, he beats you. You get your armor on this.
And your shield.
And your shield. Right.
And it's just a normal success, though.
He does 46, so I don't even know if he can hit you. Yeah, he does no damage.
Okay.
What's your size?
I'm above this. I'm 19. So I'm
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It does nothing to you. Just he bashes at you pretty savagely.
Alright. Can we attack each other one more time, just for fun? Just like quickly. Since you're already here.
Yeah,
Action.
let's do it.
Let's just do it since we're here.
Yep. He gets a 9. You get 4. He hits you again
man.
for 19. Boom! You take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got
and
what
what
you
was your
asked.
size?
19.
19.
Okay.
Roll for it.
Yep. Roll dex.
Not horse, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're still on your horse. Yeah, roll horsemanship. Knock down.
Really?
knock
Now I
down,
roll high.
knock
Now
down.
I roll high.
Boom!
Remember, you were the one who suggested it.
Hey, I would have been. Doesn't matter.
All right.
I
Well,
would have
in
to
that
make sure I'm
case, Adewald will come to his assistance at that point.
Are you gonna take his place in the fight then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You spend your turn riding over there. And then for oh yeah, I should mark down the round. Okay.
You should probably turn your kid.
That was Bellius, and I need to do shit. I think I might have missed writing down a whole round. Yeah, so we have Marcus. Okay, I have Marcus getting the shield critical, right? That was him getting a bunch of stuff to his roll. Marcus rolling after that. Corin, we have 2 of you, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now I'm caught up. We've got Aurelius did nothing, or Adewald did nothing, so it was Marcus got a success. And that was the only thing that happened in round 3. Everybody
Except
else
I
was just walking.
still haven't had me fight him. Or we were getting
Yeah,
swords.
you spent the round getting your peasant, right?
Yeah.
Or your sword. Yeah, your squire got
I
you.
forgot.
That was all that happened.
Getting my peasants.
Marcus got a success.
If I could, I would spend the round getting my peasant levies.
You ride all the way home and you come back. Okay.
In the space of 1 round. Turn the battle round completely with 300 new men.
All right. And let's see here. Aurelius rides in, and now it's him versus you. He's got a 33, so he rolls versus Corin. Plus a 13, that makes it a 21, so that's a critical. That's also
Super crit.
critical. Both of you knock your swords away again. So I think that your battles are actually lasting a couple minutes long, and eventually, like, one of you disarms the other, and, like, as that happens, they drop their sword because they're getting so tired.
Just 1 second.
Yep.
Did Sir Marcus actually fall over like unconscious, or just?
No, he just
He
fell.
Just
he
fell down.
Okay.
But Adewald moved over there to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's resolve this next part. He's going to call for a sword again from his squire. Success. Corin, what are you doing?
Same.
Okay. Yep. Success. Okay. And that's round 5.
So I believe it's Adewald
Corin
finally gets to fight again.
Okay. Adewald. Let's do it. You're fighting Sir Bay, who looks surprised to see you riding up here. He's like, "Who are you, and why are you interfering in my duel?"
You have beaten him down, now you face me.
He says, "The man is basically unharmed." You're still gonna fight him?
Did Sir Marcus?
So I have a question, Sir Marcus. How do you feel about Adewald running up on this?
Yeah, Marcus is just gonna be like, he's like, Adewald, let me remount. I will fight this man.
I think you're going like cuckoo crazy. You can cocoa
I thought-
puffs.
I thought I would be able to detect the fact that he was kind of cuckoo crazy and not into it.
Crazy for cocoa
Yeah,
puffs.
he's not that into it. Well, he's
Just
definitely
like-
not impassioned, that's for sure.
Yeah. Marcus will just like we'll just like try to remount and says,
Okay, so yeah,
"This is my father."
make
Adewald,
your
fall back for
horsemanship.
now.
He's gonna battle Adewald because Adewald's
Oh.
coming at him, but he definitely wants to be fighting you. You're basically uninjured, so this is actually
Yeah.
a little weird. But yeah, you're riding in to save your brother. So you make your horsemanship while I go ahead and fight Adewald. That is not a critical, but that's a 14.
What I do to remount? Good for him.
That is a crit.
Hurrah,
Yep, that's a 20.
hurrah.
Okay. So does that knock his sword out of his hand? No, I don't think so.
No.
I think you have to actually roll a 20 naturally. You have to be a double crit. Okay, he gets his armor against this. So he has a 16. So he takes 24, which he has 4 hit points left. So he's knocked unconscious. And not killed instantly, fuck you.
He's unconscious, yeah.
Yeah, so here's what happens, Sir
Now I go
Marcus.
crazy then.
You
That is-
literally get knocked off your horse. You take like 1 point of damage. Then Adewald runs up and just fucking slices this dude's head off in front of his brothers. And like the whole head doesn't come off, just like the neck's attached by a flap. And then you're just looking at it and you're like, the proletariat, the patriarchy, democracy and republics. And you just start. You're in full armor. You start running off into a field, and your squires are chasing after you. You're like, Sir Marcus, wait!
Oh god.
Okay.
See you in a year, buddy.
So, Adewald got a critical, and you got a kill on Sir Bay, who has 1120 glory. Did anyone ever look up like the rate of conversion?
1120 is just 50.
Okay.
He's just a normal knight.
Okay. all
Not
right.
even worth most people's notice.
And then we do the Corin versus.
Another double crit.
That's round 6, right? Let me check here. Yeah, round 6. Start of round 6, we have Corin versus Sir Basil. That's crit.
How will this battle end if we never, let's see.
Super long. Just like
Just waiting for
actual
someone to
night
roll
battles
pretty
are.
low. Yeah.
Yep, crit again.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not going to toss each
I was
other's
just gonna
swords
say-
away this time. You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
We're going to speed that up a little bit because it's just you and him fighting. Is anybody stepping in to interfere with this fight?
No.
Okay, then we're going to keep on bashing away. You got a crit.
He
Got
he
a
did.
20. He got plus 13, so he's got 20.
I know, that's why I said he did.
Yep. Okay, so round 6 is Corin critical. Wow, you're actually gonna like.
Is Adewald injured at all?
Nope.
No.
Corin critical. The hilarious part is like how much extra glory you're getting just for having this duel.
Just bashing it for. Here, can we just farm glory for
No,
by just
that's
doing
not
this
how it works.
forever?
So you said 7 rounds?
Yep. Let's do it.
This is last round.
Yep, crit again.
Yep. Corin critical. Okay. I need Sasha to make a battle roll against the former commander's battle roll because he was directing the battle up until the point he died. Oh
Any
no,
kind of
no!
bonus
You
for
just
being
you
alive?
make a battle roll and we determine your followers' fates. I think that's pretty
right.
reasonable. Yeah, that's a better way to do things. Okay, you got.
Oh,
a
I
success.
forgot to give the bonus to it, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're never gonna get a critical on that. So
I know. I have a plus
you
5.
take 10% losses, 2 killed, 8 wounded. So, in the end of things, you have 1 knight killed and a couple people wounded. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. We're not going to look into it. The knight killed is one of your nameless knights. Yeah, it's not anybody famous. At that point, Sir Basil is like, Sir Sasha, night is setting. I suggest a 1-for-1 trade between our prisoners, and then we will withdraw back to Oxford City. And you can withdraw to whatever shithole your mother spawned you out of. Are you in agreement with this deal?
God.
Why should we let you withdraw? We have killed both of your 2 primary leaders. You have no right to rule.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to fight him at night, you can, but that's going to be really tough. Your troops are all like, yep, I'm not going back in. I'm fucking exhausted.
All right, we'll withdraw.
It would basically like be you literally fighting all of them.
Yeah, we'll withdraw.
Honestly,
I guess that's
Because
it.
all of them would want to withdraw too.
Yeah, so they withdraw with all their
Otho.
peasant levies behind the Oxford wall.
But the people that don't succeed on passions, like do you have to just like do you have to succeed at the task that you endeavored, like that you took the passion for?
Yes.
So do we have to trade one of the brothers as a prisoner though? Because they didn't take
they're
the
dead.
Brothers are dead.
They're dead as fuck,
Oh.
man.
Damn.
They're so dead.
Yeah, they're completely dead.
All right.
The guy I beat up in the beginning is
Yeah,
alive.
they
but-
trade their exact number of captured knights for your exact number of captured knights. So everybody goes home happy, except for the one guy on your side who died.
Well,
And the 2 brothers.
It's a pretty savage beatdown session, yeah.
Alright.
I think he probably gains, like, Hatred Salisbury Knights directed trait.
it won't matter. We'll
Of,
kill
like,
him
plus
tomorrow.
2, 1 for each brother.
We'll kill him tomorrow, so it won't matter.
I think we're going to end the session here, because we're a little
Oh,
bit past
man.
time.
Yeah.
We're going to have to continue the siege of Oxford City. And see, everybody was like, we can't siege Oxford. Well, guess what? Now you have to. Now, most of the only good battle commander is dead. And now you got a really angry person manning the walls of a city and giant castle.
All right, time to go back and get all our peasant levies. Just storm the gates.
Excellent. This is going to get serious as a motherfucker real quick.
Because me and Erik have a combined total of like 600 or something.
That's silly. Everything is silly. I need first aid.
Everything is silly.
You don't just need first aid, you need chirurgery as well. So yeah, I think we should resolve
Marcus
that. Like,
is run off. So,
as soon as the battle is over, you basically collapse. Does anyone in your party have first aid?
Yes.
2.
everyone has first aid. I mean,
Everyone has first aid 10.
Does someone want to roll for it?
I'm gone, unfortunately. Marcus doesn't.
Sasha asleep first aids himself.
I guess I will roll it and 50% chance, so fingers crossed here. Nope.
Well, that's great.
Okay, I think that something happens on the failure.
It's D3
I
damage.
think it's on a fumble, isn't it?
No, it's only on a fumble. Failure is just nothing. He doesn't
Okay,
do
Go
anything.
all
back
right.
to 123.
So you still have chirurgery needed. Let's figure out what
Yeah.
that does, because that's pretty bad as well.
Sadly, the surgeons are not in this particular contingent of knights.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, I mean, Marcus, do you have a first aid right before you ran off?
Sorry?
Did you have first aid? I know you're
I
gone.
have regular first aid. Like, I don't have 15 this
Okay.
time.
So
that
the
was
person who
Robert.
has a 15 in first aid is unconscious.
And yeah, Robert's run off, right?
Deterioration.
Like,
Here it is. It's under deterioration. 1d6 hit points per week.
Oh,
Yeah, so you better hope this siege is over quick, or you're in some deep shit.
No, he gets a chirurgery roll every week to try and cancel
Right,
it.
but no one in your party has chirurgery. It's a non-knightly skill.
Yeah.
I could survive 2 weeks of that though, if it was 6s.
Oh, okay, all right. I love how you're like, I could survive that. I'll be good. I'll be great. It's fine.
Oh, good.
That's with my
Yeah.
new con too.
Okay, all right. Anyone got any thoughts here before we jump off? It's been an interesting session. I was not prepared for a giant siege and a huge battle. Maybe the scholar has that skill. Wow, that's actually a really good point. Let me go back and look through his skills, because he has a fucking ton of them. Boop, boop, boop.
Makes sense for a
Fortones.
scholar to have
He
it.
has arithmetic, geometry, music, cosmology, philosophy, alchemy, scripture, law. Nope, sorry, doesn't have any, useful skills.
yeah, I was just thinking the exact same thing.
He doesn't have a
fantastic.
doctor skill.
Yeah.
Oxford University of theoretical bullshit knowledge that has no practical purpose.
Well, in our time.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, man. Come on, he's a mathematician and a scholar.
Yes, that'll help him defeat
He knows about Pythagorean theorem. He makes triangles and shit, man. Those things are like right angles. Whoop! Triangle theory.
you know shit about
Unless he
pi r
builds
square.
trebuchet
He can
with
calculate.
that.
He can do pizza math.
Do what?
He can figure out what is the. He can do pi r square. He can figure out what is the most the best value pizza per square inch.
Can he
Yeah.
figure out? Can he figure out how to split the check?
Yeah, of course he can. It's very simple arithmetic. Wow. So, comment section below on YouTube, let me know what skill you think that Pertone should have but doesn't.
Oh, just let me do a quick d6 roll, because I
Okay.
looked up how much skill the engineer should have,
Okay?
and apparently all professionals have 10 plus 1d6.
Okay,
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead and roll it. Okay, so he's got 12.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. Man, it's going to be a crazy siege section next time.
Yeah.
So, I think what's going to happen is, and this is like the stinger as the TV show cuts out, like at the last second, it's like next time on King Arthur Pendragon. It's the four of you. Well, I guess it's only two of you, right? Because one of you is in your sickbed dying. So it's basically just Marcus and Corin cresting the hill to look
Wow.
at Oxford City, and you can see that they have a ton of fucking siege equipment there. It's
The two
basically,
newest knights.
yeah, it's Siege Central because they're super rich knights, and this is a major holding. Yeah, you see that they got a ton of catapults all loaded up with like flaming shot, and
And the
all
two
of them have all been like moved to the part of the wall where you guys are coming from.
Come from the other side.
So if you guys are wondering where you're on the map, by the way, it's up here, near the Thames River, near Uffington. That's where Oxford is. Okay, guys. Maybe he meets a hot nurse. Yes, a hot male nurse, since you didn't bring any women along, like his wife, which he originally brought and then left at home.
two of my knights are female.
Oh, yeah, but are they hot nurses?
No.
Yeah, because chirurgery isn't a knightly skill, so lols. Yep. Okay, guys, have a good night. We're going to sign off here.